Alright, welcome back everyone. Tray of tiny pieces returns here with all our cabin and our brick house and of course our frame that someday I hope we'll get to install something in. But in the meantime, set you aside. If you're new here, this is what I do. I buy these kits and build them step by step, mostly in real time, so you can see all my successes and all my failures and how I hopefully fix the inevitable failures as they come up. Now, upload daily, try and keep it loose, and have a good time. If you've seen any kits that you'd like to see me take a shot at, feel free to drop them in the comments. I'm always looking to add more onto the list, even though the list is already substantial. But we were in the middle of building our, I'm not even sure what they call this, brick house combination. So let's jump back into there and continue with that. Alright, oh, that's a clock there by the way. And I forgot to put my specs on, so I'll do that. And we are, okay, we're at the part where supposedly I'm going to take this little strip and put it inside this doorway. I have my doubts about the success of this venture, but I'll give it a shot. Let's see, just first things first, just give it a bit. Okay, it might work. I am going to go with the B7000, mostly because of the fine tip on it. But I'm just going to try and run me the lightest possible bead I can around this edge. Hopefully I can mush it up into the side when the time comes. Okay, so I got some glue in there. And I'll get me a little toothpick dealio. Let's see if I can sort of coax this thing around in there. Okay. Okay, I think well, I was doing good there. Okay. A little snip there. Oh, that's not my toothpick. No. If I leave well enough alone, I think I might do some good here. Okay. Okay, and a little sharper point for that corner here. Okay. Well, I gotta say, I'm surprised. I did not expect that to be that easy. Only that little bitty gap down there, which is something I am willing to live with. Okay, leftover bricks. And now we get to add all our facade on, it looks like. Okay. So, need, well, we'll eventually get to this, but let me put in this And this, and these. Actually, hang on, I think. Oh, before I do those, I've got to put these guys into our windows up here. So, that's... I was having trouble with my... Okay, let's just go wild and see if this does any better than the B7000 on sticking to this white stuff. I still hadn't figured out, I don't know what the deal is on this stuff. The B7000 didn't work on that at all last night, but that's... Okay, back out toward ease you down in there. You're crooked. Get over. Okay, there it goes. I don't think it's going anywhere even without the glue. It's stuck in there pretty solidly. Okay, let's get those guys going. All right. Now, oh, actually, I guess all this stuff's going on there. Huh? You got all my doodads and who's-its and what's-its. Okay. Okay, so start off. Our windowsill, our window frame is supposed to go together. I'm gonna grab the old Gorilla Super Glue to make this a unit. I hope. There, it does have an overhang, doesn't it? Yeah, so I can just eyeball it the best I can on the center. The super glue's starting to get that thickness of old super glue now, so it's getting harder to spread. I should move to a new bottle, but I've become attached. Okay, just roll that in best I can, and actually get me something else to push against here. A squeegee will work. Alright. Now, this guy goes around that window. So, stick with the old super glue. It's chunky as it is becoming. Get the corners and the top, maybe. Top and bottom. That seems about right. Okay. Then our tall windows, evidently the people in this is not the traditional winter wonderland. They want their windows to be slightly opened ajar there, which it sort of squeezes in that frame, so that makes it a little easier to do that. So I'm gonna just run it down, run the old B7000 down one edge. And hopefully just lock that bad boy in place. About like so. Maybe a little more. Alright. Now, I'm going to move down here, work on our admittedly janky steps now. They go, of course, under there. This goes on top. I'll just get the part that's not showing. You gotta go there and make sure. I guess I need to start with the steps to make sure they're flush with the bottom. It seems like the logical thing. Get in here. Yes, I'll be able to push them up. Hopefully get them centered over the under the stem there, something like so. Alright. Sticking with the old Gorilla Super Glue. A little bit on the back of these. That's pretty close. Force down on that. Okay. And close my window when I'm doing all that moving around. So let me find a little piece of scrap to wedge in there. I've got a bazillion of them around here. Maybe. Need more than that. Oh, I know. It's going to be in the way. Okay, try it this way. Not too thick. Toothpick here, hang on. That might be. Yeah, that's sort of. Maybe that'll work and I can work over here with that. Messing it up too bad. I hope. Now we got. Oh. So I need to work on this too now. So this. The steps are crooked and high, but that's still. What? Bad as if I go. Can I cover the whole door frame? So I don't know. But yeah, it's really obvious. I'm pretty sure if I'd used the paper, they'd have been crooked too. Let me. I'm gonna sand file down this bottom section, I think. Not so much taller than the gap. Okay, take a little bit off there. And now I'm going to take more off of this side than that side. Maybe I can, with some luck, maybe I can even it up a little bit. It won't be totally right. that's a little better. I still get a little meat left on that bone. I can take a little bit more. Okay, I think that's about as good as I'm going to do without breaking anything, but yeah. Okay. I'm okay with that. Yeah. So, back to the old super glue. The top up there for sure. That's where I'm going to be. Probably too much, but that'll work. That toothpick came out. Alright. Now, and our handrails, which I can't imagine are going to fit good considering I did it. Actually, not bad. And can get in there, but it's looks like it's gonna have contact there. I'm gonna save that for B7000. I'm gonna do that one standing up, I believe. And okay, our clock face goes up here. And 12. Okay, there we are. I know that's one. Okay, I guess that is sort of 12. They're sort of the I's and the X's blended together. So I'm gonna go B7000 on this just to because. Down on there. Lost it again. Okay. There you are. And our Merry Christmas sign goes similar over here. Now, these guys, these window frames and the shutters are on these two little guys here. Oh. Let's stick with it. Just try the B7000 again. That's sort of, I don't know, sort of feeling the B7000. I think I'm really leaving this laying down for a minute anyway. So let's just run a couple of beads either side of each window here. B7000 is a little bit more forgiving as far as getting things just right. This side around. Okay. And they sort of got the shutters like they got this window sort of halfway open. I think if I got room, I'm just going to lay them all flat. Just for my own personal sanity more than anything. Proceed to put one on face down. And okay. Just like that, we're already past the 20-minute mark. Okay. What have I got? My handrails and this little window, but we got to make our window frame for that. So, set you aside for a minute. Now we go with this guy. Fold you in half to get double. I guess that's why we're doing it. And then, didn't think about this. Should have done this first. Okay, it'll take a minute for the glue to dry. But, well. So, since I'm going to wait for that glue to dry, I'll go ahead and fold this over. Let that get dried. I'm going to go ahead and try and hit these handrails. Oh. Something like that. There's only that little bit hanging it on there, so I'm gonna cheat a little bit again. Try and take that and we've got the full all the way up and down to glue it against. I think I'm just gonna put it against the back wall there. It's gonna be floating a little bit, but I think that'll be the most secure way to get it actually to stay in place. So use the again right down the edge. That seemed to work, so let's try that again. If I had been able to make the paper steps work, maybe I wouldn't have to do this. Maybe I would. You never know. Okay. tweezers. Okay. Almost not quite wide enough, but it works. Doesn't look near as good from the side, so I hope we're looking at this one face on. Okay. Okay, I'm going to let that glue dry, and this glue dry, and I'll be right back, and we will continue to work on our brick house combination. So, right back with that. Okay, we should be fairly well situated here. Nothing's actively falling off, so that's a good sign. But now, the next bit is to cut out our, oh, took it away. This wood bit goes around this, so we got to cut the middle out. So that's a job for the old X-Acto knife. Start, yeah. Oh. Should be pretty close, yeah. I missed a little right there. Alright, there we go. This goes there, and then our window frame goes inside there. Looks like we got a little gap going, but oh well, it'll be camouflaged by our actual window sills. But first thing, got to, they couldn't just have a nice straight square, they had to give us notches on the ends. Off on that one. Okay. Now, lost my cap. Let's move to the big boy scissors to make these last, hopefully, 4 cuts. Got through one layer on that one. Okay, that one worked. Okay. Once that worked, let's see, is it? I don't think I did that one. Okay. What's that? Corner 2. Okay. And cap back in so I don't cut myself not paying attention to it. Okay. So you're supposed to go about like, okay, maybe. I think I've got room on further review. Probably drop that in. Over top. That one's, yeah, I'm going to put the white bit on first, then I'm going to go back. And it got, touch that up a little bit too. Quick. Okay. Now. Okay, back to the old Gorilla Super Glue for this one, I believe. Let's see. My iPad keeps beeping at me. I'm trying to figure out how to mute it. Okay, there it went. I think. Oh. I'm just going to do 2 corners on this, I think, 'cause that's more than enough. Hopefully that'll give me enough time to put in place. Okay. And okay. Now. So just dropping about down in there. Just gonna run the real thin beads, B7000, and I hope. There we go. Swings around. that effect. Alright. Now, this window actually fits in there pretty snug, and it looks... I should have installed this before I installed it on there, but it looks like it's going to wedge in there pretty good. So good I'm almost tempted not to use glue. Almost. But I'm going to... Maybe I shouldn't use the glue because I'm about to pull everything out. I'm going to throw some super glue on that edge, pop it down, and push it over into the glue. That's my plan. And hopefully I don't destroy everything else while I'm doing this plan. So just on that edge. Maybe a little bit on the top and bottom at the end too while I'm at it. Now, and pull it over into that. Back up a little bit. Nope, I'm pushing everything down. Okay. Plan didn't work as planned, but we got there. I think that's good. Okay. Nice and flush. Now this one, I don't know why they gave us two different sized windows. Well, actually I think it was a mistake, because in the picture it looks like it's the same. Let me double check, make sure I didn't miss one from my bag. No, unless I spilled it, I don't believe I did. No, those were the only three windows I got, so I think they just gave me the wrong one. Check the other bags to make sure before I do something permanent. There's some more windows in there, but no white ones. Yeah, white, whatever you call that thing above the door. Alright. Nope. There just ribbons and doodads. And just paper in that one. Okay, so I guess we'll just have to make do with what they get us. But I think it'll work. Like I said, this one, I say, doesn't fit in, so those where it's sort of propped open. Maybe it won't look as obvious like that. Let me take a bevel off this back corner here. Get a little flatter. A little more surface area, I hope. I don't even know if it'll show up on camera, but I just took that corner off. Yeah, sort of see there, gave it to, so I got something to glue flat there. Gonna get that toothpick back out. Just lay you across, not there. Lay you across there and hope and pray. So, B to super glue, not super glue, B7000 right there. Toothpick in place. Try at the right end going down. And like that. It's not going to be the perfect crime, but I think we'll get away with it. Alright. Until I did that. Those stupid invisible strings from the glue. Okay. Now, leave that alone for a few minutes. I would cut out some roof sections. These are all our corrugated for our roof. Nice straight corners on all of them, so that means I get to use the big boy scissors. Looks like just go straight down this edge. Let's see here. Those two are ready. I'll nip off the end here. Yeah. Okay. Now I get to find out. Those all trimmed out. Let's see if any of them are clear of that toothpick situation I got going. If not, we may just have to pause yet again. It's been 15-20 minutes, so that's how it works. How many were there? I don't even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that seems okay. I got my 6 roof pieces here. And a bunch of scrap bits. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to pause again and let that give that wrong window every chance to stick. So I'll be right back again. Okay, had a few minutes, so it's fragile, but it's staying. So let's say I'm hoping that sort of blends in there. But now we're ready to add our roof tiles on. So we got a couple that go across these. So G4, and they're not labeled, their dimensions are labeled, so 0.9 times 3.2, 0.9, so U, and 4.7 by 1.5, okay. And U. These two go here and here respectively, so they're sort of the angled roof line thing. Seems to be a pretty good fit there. Yeah, cool. That's encouraging. We got, yeah, there's no beveled wood there, but there's a bevel there. The paper. So hopefully that'll be sturdy enough to keep it. This one does have the wood, but I've got this excess paper here. I'm gonna need to trim that off right now. Yep, there it is. Okay. Get those mixed up if I don't leave them. You're supposed to go in like so. Seems to be cooperative. Yeah, so I'm going to put. I think I'm going to try the super glue first on this one. I think we'll have to use the B7000 on this one because there's no, like I say, the beveled edges aren't there for this one. So, super glue. I'm just going to do it on those points there. Maybe try and do a little bit in the back. There maybe. Should be able to hit it with some of that point in there. Sure. And it doesn't go down here on this one. Yeah, I'm floating on this side. I'm waiting to get. I don't think I made contact there though, so I think between that and the back I should be secure. I guess that has the desired look. Like I said, over here there's nothing to grab onto, so I'm just gonna. Is it flat? No, it is beveled. It is at an angle, so I'm gonna go bead right along there or so. Drop the edge into the bead and lay you down. And I'm not going to make you sit here and wait with me to watch the glue dry, so I'll be right back after this has had a chance to get sort of tacky. Okay, actually took longer than I meant to there, and watched a new episode of Shrinking. If y'all hadn't seen that on Apple TV, it's really good. The guy from How I Met Your Mother really does it justice. Marshall. Jason Segel, I think is his real name. But now we get to work on our top roofs. There and there and there and there. So I think we're going flush with the back. So B7000 yet again. Sticking with the. Yeah, if I can get the bead fired up here. There it goes. Just run the bead up and down both these little ones first, because I think in my mind it'll be easier with the little ones. I guess I can get more central. Okay. Okay, that's not. There we go. Just got some glue on this, backing on this one. There it comes. Yep, I did. Okay. Okay, that was actually fairly cooperative. Yeah, wasn't expecting it to work that well. Excellent. I'm happy. Now this one, actually, there's a little offset on this one, so the bead has got to go on the white bit. But I'll probably just do two small beads, one on the brown bit and one on the white bit. I think's what I'm intending to do here. Okay, I think this one will be more difficult, so I'll do the inside one first, maybe. And get greedy with this one. Okay, and that one is sort of flopping on me a little bit, so let's see if I can get this one. Or resting on there, yeah, sort of resting. Got this deal. Get some support that way. This one seems to be a little more cooperative. Not too far. Like I say, trying to get it flush with the back there. All right, and that is all the pieces I've got pulled. Take a look, see what else. I think. Okay, I do got to put some of my bag of mysterious white powder, the snow, on there. It still feels pretty pliable in there, so I'm hoping I've got enough glue in there to make it as sticky as I want it to be. But I'll probably do that tomorrow. Yeah, I wouldn't. And I think I'm just gonna freestyle it. I don't think I'm gonna use their actual form, their actual patterns, because I think it'd be easier to just go put it straight onto the roof line where it's wanting to go. Famous last words of a fool. But let's see here, and ooh, it looks like, yeah, if we do that, once we do that and put a couple little decorations in, we'll be moving on to our first lamp. So what's that about? Take a peek. Okay, just okay, it's got a light above the lamp, but okay, so with any luck, we'll actually be able to install. I guess I need to see how long I've been going. Y'all got Christmas dinners and stuff to do today. This Christmas Day. Okay, I'm gonna call it right there. We'll come back tomorrow and take a look at the final results, and like I say, we will install this into our platform. Hope everyone has a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Well, not a Happy New Year yet. Merry Christmas anyway, if you celebrate, and if you don't, I hope you have a great Wednesday. But otherwise, thanks for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share, do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.